In today's video, we're talking about the Kaiju MonsterVerse, although technically Kaiju would imply Toho, and MonsterVerse would imply Legendary Pictures, although Warner Bros. Is the distributor. So, Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire, they are promoting this movie over in Brazil. CCXP, which is their version of Comic-Con. Trailer coming this Sunday. Legendary Pictures on their official pages for all their MonsterVerse pages. They've been promoting Kong, Godzilla all week. Legendary's even been dropping huge spoilers on Twitter, and I got into a little bit of dispute with KDM because I think it's a spoiler, even if it is part of the marketing, careful spoilers, revealing that Godzilla is going to evolve and have a red dorsal plate on his spine. Technically, that's a spoiler because that would happen in said movie. So, yo, what is freaking good YouTube? What you have you on? New around here. Make sure to subscribe to never miss any Kaiju, MonsterVerse, Marvel, DC, pop culture based content that I try to cover on a daily basis. If you could subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know how freaking hype are you for the trailer to come out on Sunday. When the trailer comes out and you realize plot information we've gone over in plot leaks is true, you can tell me I am correct. But sometimes it's really hard to break down a trailer when you already know what's happening in the movie because you have information. So if you could check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. If you could check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. Right, let's go into this. So the fact that IGN has an exclusive interview with Adam Wingard, the fact there is pictures of said movie tells us that the trailer is 100% coming out this weekend, being Sunday. Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire director on the Titanus. Doug's return. New Kong-like villain. Adam Wingard talks with IGN about exciting changes to the MonsterVerse. There isn't really many changes to the MonsterVerse realistically, because careful for spoilers, it's not really a spoiler. The information from 2 different test screeners I've got said it is kind of bombastic in the tone of the movie. It's essentially the same as Godzilla vs Kong that came out in 2021, which I actually liked. So there is an image here, and I can't work out what's going on in the image. So Legendary officially revealed an image of Godzilla where he has red dorsal plates, which is going to happen in the movie, which is Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. So the image I'm going to lay over the top now, courtesy IGN.com, is red. But is this actually Godzilla evolving, or is this Shimu? No, I don't think it's ScarKing. I mean, Shimu's the big spoiler. I hope they don't drop Shimu in the first trailer, but you know, Legendary or Legendary, so they may just do that. So there's an image here, and everyone says it is obviously Godzilla evolving, but is it? I don't know. So it says here, check out Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. Fans note the first photo shows Godzilla frozen in the ice, evolving into a new powerful form. Although, is it that? Is it that? I don't know. Could be most likely. The skills that it takes to create a giant monster movie are so specific that you have to learn them. And only at the end of production was I like, oh wait, now I know. Wingard explained, I had all these different ideas of what I would do next time and how I could improve upon them. Now this is good because obviously he directed Godzilla vs Kong that came out in 2021. So he would have learned a lot about how all the CG is done and how they did the CG for that movie, which hypothetically means they could improve upon it in this coming movie. And seeing as how beautiful Godzilla -1 is, and that has a $15 million budget, this movie better look freaking insane. So much of the film is entirely animated CG shots. So much of it is just pure imagination, the director said. We have a sequence going up to 8 minutes long where it's just the monsters doing their thing. So the movie really shows the monsters to tell their own narrative in a visual, non-verbal way. Cool, because I don't really care for the human aspects of these movies. I watch movies like Transformers and movies like, say, the MonsterVerse movies for the actual monsters and creatures, not for the human side of it. One fan favorite creature in particular is given some rightful earned screen time in the sequel's film. Titanius Doug, a reptile resident of Hollow Earth who appears in one shot of Godzilla vs Kong, making a splash comeback. It's a character I think people have ownership of just because they kind of made him viral in the MonsterVerse in some kind of way. Now that's pretty cool because Doug's the G. So is it Godzilla evolving? I don't know. So Kong has his axe back. Now, I think it's interesting and telling because I think in this image here, he's about to engage in a fight or he's about to see the tribe that ScarKing, which is the orangutan. And they've finally officially confirmed that ScarKing is verified to actually be real. So based on all the non-verbal marketing they've done so far, the whole plot leak is real and is true. And I don't care what anybody says, the whole plot leak is already out there. Minor details about how characters look and how human characters interact, that's kind of nonsense, because usually a plot leak just tells you the main plot points. It doesn't go into the nuts and cracks of everything else. So we get a screenshot of Dan Stevenson. He's got longish hair. Rebecca Hall as Doctor, and Jar, who obviously was an important character of the previous movies. So this basically does confirm we are getting a trailer on Sunday. Now, with the UK times difference, I believe it will be the end of the night, somewhere around 7 to 10 p.m. UK time. So hopefully it's not too late. Hopefully it's not past my bedtime. Yeah, that's actually a joke, lads and ladettes. So hopefully we can get the breakdown of the trailer out the same day the trailer comes out, which, depending on when I post this video, it could be after this video or on the same day, or I post this video the day before. It depends when I actually post this video, because I don't always post the videos when I record them. So, as fans have probably gathered from the teaser from the new Empire, a brand new creature will be stepping into the spotlight. A devilish Kong-type character, as Wingard described. Adam Wingard hasn't really said anything new in this interview like it was implied. We wanted to come up with an antagonistic that would be both a match for Kong and Godzilla, and that's really hard to do, he said. There's a lot more to this character and how he's a threat, and that's going to be something that's going to be fun, interesting. So we've seen the handprint of ScarKing. Bow to your new king, which is interesting, but obviously careful spoilers. Okay, Shimo. There is another Titan in this movie who's more powerful, and essentially what will happen will be ScarKing has some kind of device that allows him to control Shimu, and that's what they're hiding. And even though we go over spoilers, I really hope they don't drop it in this trailer. When it came to thinking of a title for this movie, Wingard said Godzilla X Kong and the Empire was always the top contender, whereas the last movie was marketed on the contrast between Team Kong versus Team Godzilla. The up-and-coming sequel places emphasis on the collaboration between the two monsters. As soon as the last movie came out, the audiences started to see, I was like, you just can't separate these two guys again. Wingard said, shaking his head, playfully content. It's too exciting having them in one movie, and now the next one has to be about the continuation of said relationship. Interesting. And then the interview goes on to talk about the human side of stuff, which I don't really care, but it's cool that we've got some new images. I mean, it is pretty clear that that potentially is Godzilla evolving, or is it Shimu? No, I don't think it's Shimu. I don't think they're going to drop Shimu. I mean, it definitely looks like Godzilla, but the description, the toy leak for Shimu, they kind of look similar. I mean, they do look similar in a roundabout way. And obviously, Kong has ScarKing, so Godzilla needs, you know, a Titan on his level. I don't believe ScarKing is going to be powerful enough by himself, but it's the attributes that ScarKing can control Shimu or Shimo that makes him such a threat. And the fact that allegedly he's got a tribe of apes with him, etc. So let me know. I know you guys are freaking hyped because my engagement for MonsterVerse-based content on the even on the Instagram stories, on the Twitter, on the YouTube comments on old videos I made on this subject of Godzilla X Kong from months ago, have been getting some pretty cool comments and stuff. So I know you guys are hyped for that. So hopefully the trailer does drop on the panel, which I believe is Sunday night UK time. Hopefully the trailer comes out so we can break it down. So likewise, guys, let us know, what do you think about the official reveal of ScarKing and the official reveal of Godzilla evolving on the legendary post on Twitter, which is a spoiler. And I don't care what anyone says, it is a spoiler, because it will be a plot point, because you can literally see Godzilla evolving in an image, and that image is clearly going to be from said trailer. Because usually they use images from the trailer to tell you there's a trailer coming, and that's usually how it goes down for most movies, whether it be Marvel, DC, or like anything, realistically. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, and I'll catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.